everyone! So I'm here to do a spoiler-free review of The Hearts We Sold by Emily Lloyd-Jones. Now this is the book that we included in our August Something Wicked This Way Comes box, and I cannot wait to talk about it with you. So in this book, we follow a teenager named Dee, and she lives in a world that's very much like our own, except demons actually exist. Demons have made themselves known to humans, and they will make deals with them in exchange for a body part. You'll get one wish granted. Now, Dee is attending this boarding school, and she is going to the school in order to kind of escape a really terrible home life, and at the very beginning of the book, she finds out that her scholarship is no longer valid, and she will not have money to attend the school any longer. In order to avoid getting kicked out of this school and having to move back into this awful house with her parents, she makes a deal with a demon, but this demon doesn't want just any body part, he wants her heart. Most demons in this world will permanently take a body part in exchange for a wish fulfilled, but this demon will take Dee's heart for a 2-year lease term, so she not only gets the money to continue going to boarding school, but she also is required to work for the demon for about 2 years and do some really kind of nefarious tasks for him. So I'm sure, as you can tell from that description of this book, it is quite a dark tale, but the writing is absolutely phenomenal, and it is really quite an enjoyable read, and definitely a hidden gem. If you haven't picked this up yet, I totally recommend it. I really love our main group of characters in this book. Dee herself is kind of a complicated character, obviously coming from such an kind of awful home life. She has suffered much abuse growing up with alcoholic parents, and the kind of friends that she makes with these other heartless teens who have also traded their hearts for various reasons are all very complicated people, but you really grow to love them. I really enjoyed the chapters in this book that kind of flash back to the different pasts of these heartless teens. So there's such a diverse and rich background to them, and it really shows that people make very large decisions for so many different reasons. I also enjoyed the diversity of the characters in this book. We have a lesbian side character and trans side character, which I thought was really interesting and done quite well and respectfully, so that was really great to see in here as well. And it was put in a way where it was normalized, and I loved that as well. There's also quite a lovely romance in this story. It's very heartbreaking, and it kind of focuses on the premise that if these teens have already given their hearts away, are they able to give them to each other? Something else I also really loved about this book is it is set in the Pacific Northwest, and like very accurately set in the Pacific Northwest. A lot of this book takes place in and around Portland and Walla Walla and different places like that in Oregon and Washington. As somebody who lives in the Pacific Northwest, it really made the stories that much more atmospheric, and especially kind of the dark, rainy days, it really made the demons feel that much more creepy and eerie, and I really appreciated that. And of course we also have the boarding school element to this book as well, and everybody loves reading about a fictional boarding school, am I right? So, and I really enjoyed Dee's dedication to staying at the school where she felt her life was just so much better than it would have been otherwise. Now, before reading this book, I had never read anything by Emily Lloyd-Jones before, and her writing is absolutely stunning. I've said it before, but the atmosphere in this book is phenomenal. She has just found a way to portray in writing the way a demon would really kind of affect you if you saw one, and it was just so interesting and fabulous, and I was really impressed by it. And while the writing remains beautiful, the plot is actually super fast-paced, the chapters are short, and you will fly through this book. Now, I've actually read this book twice now because we're reading it for our new book club group on Facebook, so if you are a subscriber and want to read the books along with us every month, I recommend coming to join the group. And because I've read this book twice now, I've seen so many little details I didn't notice the first time, and this book definitely stands for rereading. So as you can tell, I obviously love this book, and I definitely recommend picking it up if you haven't already. So next Saturday, September 23rd at 5 p.m. Pacific time, we are actually going to be hosting a Twitter chat with Emily Lloyd-Jones for a kind of a fun evening inspired by The Hearts We Sold. You do not need to have finished this book to participate in the chat, but the questions are inspired by the plot of the book, so we won't be spoiling anything, but if you haven't read it yet, you might want to. I will leave all the details for the chat in the description down below if you want to check it out. Alright, so that's it for my little spoiler-free review for you guys today. As usual, please like this video if you like watching these reviews every month, and subscribe to our channel. Happy reading, and thanks for being awesome. Bye!